The new filming stuff too. Hi guys, we are live from the new gym setup. I just got some new mats. These are Dollar Jiu-Jitsu mats. I got a heavy bag now. I got a whole gym set up. I'm super excited about it for today. So today we're going to continue with double stick, kind of have some fun with it. Film it from a slightly different angle. Just a quick reminder, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video, and slap that thumbs up button. Helps me out a lot. So we are really close to 1,000 subscribers. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I can start doing the YouTube lives on my phone, which is way easier than a laptop from a filming standpoint. Another quick reminder, if you'd like to support the channel, don't forget to become a patron on Patreon. That really helps me out a lot. I kind of putting out more content every week. So we're going to continue kind of with the double stick option, and I have a surprise for you guys as well. But we're just going to go ahead and review some of the things that we did last week. So just quick reminder, when you're doing your footwork or when you're doing any sort of coordination patterns, make sure you're moving while you're doing them. So if I'm starting with just heaven six and I'm doing this movement, doing it stationary really does not help you like at all. So it's very important that you move. So remember, we're just going to warm up. You're going to do your heaven six. So just for those guys who have never done heaven six before, it's inward, backhand, backhand, inward, backhand, backhand, inward, backhand, backhand, inward, backhand, backhand. For my tennis people, this is a forehand, whatever's easier for you. But I'd like you to be comfortable walking forward while you do it, walking backward, circling, and circling. Okay? If you feel comfortable with that, you can go to a knee and then come up, and vice versa. Now, if you have a partner to train with at home, or even better, if you're doing it outside over different types of terrain, it's going to really help your colleague to move your arms and basically walk at the same time, which I know sounds crazy. Like, oh, I want you to move your hands and your feet at the same time. Crazy stuff. Sorry, I have new mats. I'm like, ooh, there's one piece of dirt on my mats. I'm freaking out. So the next thing we're going to be doing is our inward, backhand, inward, inward, backhand, inward, inward, backhand, inward, inward, backhand, inward. And same thing, we're going to walk forward. And then walk backwards, circle, and circle. Anytime you can do all that, that's going to make it a lot easier for you guys. So those are our two big stroking patterns. We're going to kind of put those two together today with our orbit. So I'm going to break down that footwork. So when you do your orbit, which took me forever to figure out, so if the rodano comes on the forehand side, this is going to come from the backhand side of your head, orbiting around your head. Try really hard not to hit yourself in the back of the head. I have done that before. So I'm going to orbit around the back of my head, and then I'm going to hit a low backhand and then a backhand. Then come over the other side. Backhand, 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 backhand. Just to get used to doing 3 backhands in a row. Now, once you get comfortable with that, we're going to break down some of the spin for the footwork. So when I step, I'm going to do my orbit at the same time I step behind my leg. Now, when I spin, I'm going to pivot on my toes, and then I finish up with my backhand, and then I'm going to backhand. Okay, so I just want everyone to be really comfortable with that. So step, orbit, okay, spin, feel really comfortable. The whole idea is that we're surveying the whole area around us. I'm not just spinning for the hell of it. So when I step, I want to make sure I'm surveying, looking through all of my targets. When I step through, always lead with your head. Don't lead with your stick and be like, I just don't know where I'm going. So I want to make sure I look where I'm going when I spin. Okay, so that's everything that we've done last week. Okay, so then today we're going to be doing another running attack. Okay, so last time we did a different running attack where we started open. This one we're going to start closed up. Going to start with the inward, backhand, inward. But I have a special guest for you guys today. It is Throw Punch Thursday, so I have a guest visiting. Don't worry, properly social distance. So for those of you who don't know, this is Paul. He's going to come on and help me out today and make me look good. Do you have anything Do you have anything?
Witty? That's just me and my quarantine hair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty witty. So let's just start with some good warm up. We'll just warm up with kind of what I was doing, but I'll just show it to you with a partner today. So all we'll do is start with head and six, and then we'll go. I'll let you lead. You guys go forward, backwards. So forward. Oh yeah, it's for the YouTube. I mean that, so we're so much. I have the time. Thank you, Paul. No, you gotta know. See, it's a Paul. Okay, he makes me look good. So that's kind of an example of, even if you mess up, it's not doing the drill perfectly. It's really just that once if you miss something, keep going and try to find it again. So that's what we're really trying to do here, where you're pushing the drill, especially if it's a pattern you're already really comfortable with, like Heaven 6, which I think every system of Kali does this in some capacity. Anything to add, Paul? Because you're so good at Kali.
No, thank you. No, that was good. Just work on the movement. Just if you can walk and do it, you're good to go.
Yeah. So it didn't suck. It wasn't too bad. I didn't suck.
No, yeah, we've been on a hiatus here for a little while. We're both doing pretty good.
Okay. But yeah. So no, Paul will tell me usually if my Kali sucks. So we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into our running attack. So we're gonna start kind of closed up here. We're gonna start with our inward, backhand inward. Or our Redondo Heaven. So inward, backhand inward. Now I chamber. Now we're gonna do our Heaven 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna step in as my order piece. Low when I spin. Here. Okay. Now because we have limited mat space, I want you guys to be able to see it all. Paul's gonna come back at me. Okay.
Around the head. Chamber. Tips up. Come around. Here. And chamber on the other side.
I'm off camera. Oh no, I have to get back on camera. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my fault. I do so much better when no one else is here. Okay. We'll do it one more time. Limited space. I'm trying really hard not to hit my family's walls.
No property damage.
Oh, you already did.
No, that didn't happen. It didn't happen. Keep going.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, doesn't count. And for me, when I go for the spin, so when I throw my order beast, right? When I go here, whichever leg, whatever I'm throwing low, that's so I throw my right hand is going low, I step with that leg. And that's how I remember which way to turn. And I just turn to the back of it. And hit here and come back.
Yeah. I do it differently because I like it more pizzazz. So when I do my spin, I step behind. Okay, if you guys see me, I step behind my orbit. Then I'm here. Now all I have to do is turn.
See, I'm not that coordinated, so I would just fall over. So I go this, that, spin, hit.
Mine's better. See it already over. I win! I'm better than Paul. Finally. Okay, so the big thing is when you're doing this, we're going really, really slow right now. But the best, because we have a very limited space.
Yes.
But this is like the best thing to do for outside. So I know depending on what state you're in, a lot of gyms are opening up, but they're only allowing outdoor spaces. The one good thing about Kali is that you can do it pretty much in any terrain if you're training properly. That's why I always tell everybody just start walking while you do drills. My favorite story, of course, of this is my very good friend JD. He was doing these running attacks. Someone was just running him down at the gym, and I'm like, JD, just run backwards. It's just so much easier because he was just in a stance and just trying to maintain it. Unfortunately, when you're in a stance the whole time, it's very hard to defend yourself. So they're called running attacks for a reason. You're supposed to run. So this is a great way for you guys to kind of get a set flow, but start running outside, and it's great exercise. I think running attacks double stick is probably like one of the best ways to get exercise in Kali.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, essentially, it's very almost like Kabri Karam, almost, I guess. I know you have some like really awesome like heavy sticks that you have that you use specifically for conditioning. You can name drop the brands. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean they're just weighted sticks. They're made by RMJ Tactical. It's a hickory thumper, and it's got pewter in the end of it. It's bored out, and they put pewter in the end. So real front heavy, but they're just amazing for double stick work and just working all the muscles you need to swing hard and heavy, and also have that longevity. But you could go to Home Depot, get a pipe and some steel shot and make your own.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay, so I personally think that for especially what the situation that we're in right now, I think double stick is a great thing for you to train on your own.
Oh yeah.
And still get some fitness. I had a pleasure of talking to Greg Nelson, who told me he just does Carenza like every day. But sometimes if Carenza is like free flow Carenza is like really difficult, having like a set pattern to kind of build off of is going to make it a little bit easier, especially if you're running and actually moving while you're doing this. And you can see like we didn't practice ahead of time. We're not perfect. I like to think I am. Well, Paul knows he's perfect, so
I mean most of the time.
But usually I can't keep up with Paul because he moves at the speed of him. So I usually can't keep up. So I'm a little sharper these days, slightly. I just figured I'd open it up now to questions. Does anyone have questions about anything that I've gone over so far, or if you guys want to see anything else? Sorry that Paul's not as hilarious as he is on Throw Punch Thursday. It's so disappointing, Paul.
My lines were really funny. I can't improv, you know that?
Well, you can't remember lines, but you.
It's actually true. I'm terrible with lines.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, I think it's actually the opposite. Well, do you want to try the one from last week, St. Raphael? I'll talk you through Paul. Paul's like, sure. Okay, so for those guys reviewing what we did last week, okay, St. Raphael, okay, is going to be, we're going to start open. We start at 3. 4 beefs. Yes, and then it's left. Then it's back again.
See, this one has 2 little things in it. Like, there's not enough happening in this one.
Yes, and so I don't know if you guys know this, but I've been working with Paul for a long time, and if it's too simple,
I can't do it.
If it's too simple, he can't do it. That's why he doesn't tie box. Okay?
Why aren't there more things like that? It's a high, low, high. Triple little piece. Super down. Triple little piece. Down. Still a little space here.
Well, it's meant for jiu-jitsu. It's not really like Kali friendly in this little corner.
Yeah,
it's meant for.
It's not running things friendly for sure.
No, it's not running things. This is better for like coordination. We just circle the whole time. So that was St. Raphael, and then today was St. Miguel for our running attacks. I just want to give you guys some different options that you can do, and then if you like Paul being in the videos, maybe I'll let him come back. I doubt it.
For Kali, nothing else.
No. Well, everything else is just to make me look good. No, I'm just kidding. So does anyone have any questions about anything that I went over today? If not, I hope you guys like the running attacks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Paul for stopping by. Get outside and run with the attacks. That's the secret. So once you get comfortable with the movement, it's very important that you actually run. This is the big thing that I think everyone misses about running attacks. Is there anything you want to add about the spinning or the orbies, Paul? Anything because you're my guest today?
No, just again, you're not spinning for power. That spin is the low weapon is occupying, and then you're using your free weapon to turn and survey, see if anything else is around you, and if it's not, just go back to the problem in front of you. That's about it. Other than that, yeah, just walk it and then run it. And then it just gets easier.
Yeah, and then the big thing is if you miss or mess up, at least this is something that you taught me, is just keep going.
Oh yeah, never stop. I just keep swinging.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, I did that wrong. Can I start over? No take backsies in fighting. So it's very important that you get used to kind of pressing forward, even if you mess up the flow. Okay. You know, we can make it like we could film it. You know, this is live, so we can throw punch Thursday. We used to do how many takes of stuff?
That was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. But also, if you guys want to see more Throw Punch Thursday episodes, maybe you got to talk to this Paul and then my old editor, and then maybe we start putting out some more episodes. Again, everyone misses all your hilarity. You know, no witty one-liner for today.
No,
you got to say that. We got to say. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you're considered supporting the channel, please consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You want to hit us with the line?
Oh, and your Thursday's been throw punch.
Thank you, Paul. Okay. Thank you, guys. You have a wonderful day.